What's going on? This is Life is Rigged, and this is for Kevin Samuels. Got set up, allegedly. This is going to be all blacked out screen. Sorry for that. For the new subscribers and the day ones. This story right here is shocking, and I will say that it does look like a setup, but who knows? I'm mainly doing this video because of the backlash of black women celebrating his death. And thanks to the internet, you can really see people show their real true energy of who they are. We are energy. So you show your energy when you comment on certain things. So it just goes to show you of how many mentally ill women that's out here, black women that's out here. You don't celebrate. Well, and actually, we supposed to celebrate everybody's death. It's like you graduating and going to the next, because this is a bad place. Crying because you die is psychologically telling you that this place is good and you should never want to leave, which is not. This place is not good. So psychologically, they reversed it. They can pour hot water on you and you would think it's cold, but it's hot and it's burning you and scalding you. So it's kind of like, I don't know how far gone your mind is to where it don't matter what it is, you're gonna say it's the opposite. So it's just shocking to me that because the mind is a powerful thing, and most people don't understand about their conscious and subconscious, which is two. And therefore, you can act two ways and not even know it. You can hate somebody but think that you are a loving person. You think that you're a loving person. But since you don't hold yourself accountable, you you think you're perfect. There's nothing wrong. Not knowing the damage of the words that comes out of your mouth, because your words are energy. So when you come out and speak that tongue, you are shooting bad energy out, which in turns yells a witch that's working their power, because a witch do know that their words are powerful, aka meaning it's energy. And some people use that as for evil against their own people, under a system that we are being held oppressed by a whole nother situation, which is crazy to me. So I already explained the 666 beast factor of this place, calling us the 666 beast, and you was created in 666 beast. But can't tie in together of what you see that we all look like 666 beasts. Look at how we think. Look at the actions we do. It's 666 beasts. But you accept the lies instead of the truth, because that's another crazy thing that the mind does. That's the most valuable thing that the enemy can use against you, as far as conquering you. He made you. He made your own mind attack you yourself. Like, you can program something to hate itself. How can you program something to hate itself? Let's repeat that. How can you program something to hate itself? What do that means? It means that you are a robot. Because it don't matter what happens, you're never going to break that program. And that's what robots does. People who act like this and does this to where they think that they're doing good, but they doing everything evil and wicked, and they spit out evil into the world, don't know that they're a robot. Like, now, that was for the black woman and some black men that were celebrating his death. I mean, if you don't like something, you don't have to watch it. It's channels that I clearly do not like, and I clearly do not watch them, and I clearly do not hate anything against them. It's like, if you don't care for someone, nothing bothers you about them, even death. My enemies die all the time, and I say, oh, damn, that's fucked up. The next minute, I'm thinking of the next thing. It's crazy in Detroit, boy. But, so I had to say that. It's a shame. It's terrible and degrading to where black women don't even care how they look. They love to look retarded, act like a retarded kid, and don't care, because they think that's attention, and they take any type of attention. And it's like, I grew up around black women. I know all about them. They're childish. At times, evil. I ain't never heard a black man say, ever, I never heard or seen a black man say about a black woman that I'm glad that she's dead. I mean, clearly said DEAD, dead, in the comment. Never. 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 I never seen black men give an attitude to a black woman when there's a black man, when there's a black man doing customer service at a restaurant and the black woman is the customer. I ain't never seen a black man give a black woman an attitude just on GP. But day in, day out, black men gets this from black women. Attitude for no reason from a stranger. And also, so for somebody who you didn't know and didn't have to listen to say that you wish he was dead, I never seen that with black men saying this about black women. Black men do not hate black women. Black woman hates black men. You was taught to be that way. That is a art of war tactic because you trying to understand and I overstand. And then the big picture is that you were taught that way in the art of war to destroy the black man because this is a war. If it wasn't a war, it wouldn't look so bad. But we are in a war. Even if you know it or not. So, therefore, this looks very, very bad. Now, when the faces and the covers comes off the face and the face be revealed that it is a war, when you realize it's a war, the moment that it hits you that, damn, we were always in a war. When that moment hits you, you're not going to have no backup, nobody, no support, no nothing. Because you the last one to find out it's a war and we all moved on. We don't support witches. We trying to grab the good and build with them and start a whole new community. Y'all can get offed off because y'all soul is just bad. It's just y'all can just y'all the deplorables. Now, that's for the people who was in the comment section talking about they wish Kevin Samuel was dead. On to the story. Kevin Samuels. I'm going to give you my honest opinion of what I see of him, vision of him as a human being. When I first saw Kevin Samuels, I was like, damn, he look intelligent. He looks like he's intelligent and he sounds intelligent. He looks intelligent. Before I even heard a word come out of his mouth, I said, he looks very, when I first saw Kevin Samuels, the first thing struck out to me was like, he looks intelligent. Then when I heard him, I was like, okay, he sounds intelligent. He sounds intelligent. Everything he said, I do not agree with. But for the other parts, he was dead on with the information. Now, this is the woke era. That means waking up. Okay, we was under a spell many generations ago, all designed by the elites to simp for our women. They changed it around because before we was captive, it wasn't like it was said or told for women to submit to men, but it happened because women found value in men when a man goes out and produces and bring home food and see, men back then was like taking care of the family. They didn't have no white man standing over them, controlling their success. As much as you kiss his ass is how much of success you're going to get. And sell your soul, that's how much success you're going to get. So women were submissive to where the masculine nature of a man and providing and being masculine in women, and just love that, and it worked. But after, when we was captive, when the Jews came in, and the Jews, not the white man, when the Jews came and took over in war and took over the place, and now we're under his rules and regulations. You have the power to sabotage the black woman, because it didn't happen at first, because black women back then was supportive to the family, was struggling together, pointing back at the oppressor. But as time goes on, as the matrix grows, all these material things, materialistically, we became better and more eye candy of the creations we created. It got more stylish, and things got more advanced. Women fell victim to her natural state, which is really weak. You know what I mean? And it's okay to be weak, but women are weak in ways that being vulnerable. Now, you have the power to be over a race because you have the money and the resources, and we are forced to consume. So that means you have to eat. You forced to eat. So therefore, you know, they convinced the black woman and poisoned the black woman to be the way that they are, through feminist movements and wordplay and materialism and a place in the world and everything. So at this point of the game, you know, it just looks bad for black. Black women just look bad. They most beautiful as eye candy, yes, but y'all souls, you don't have any souls. As a whole, not all black women, but a lot of black women is this way, and it's sad. But I looked at Kevin Samuels as being intelligent before I heard him say anything. Then when I heard him say something, it was like, okay, he sounded intelligent, like he went to a college or something. Then I was listening to the content, and it was like I was rocking with him about 80%, 80-20. Most of the things he said was things that I was saying 20 years ago. I was woke a long time ago, and people are catching up being woke. And now you look up, you have a whole movement of men waking up and learning to this rigged system of dating in America with black women. So, and Kevin Samuels was exposing that. And, people don't like the truth. So the truth hurts. People like the lie. People love the lie and reject the truth. It's just weird how powerful. You don't think your brain is that powerful, but it's powerful because your own brain is fooling you. You got trained. Your brain got trained to fool yourself. That's like two different things going on, two different people inside one. How can somebody do that? How can you be built that way? That's a whole nother story. You better listen to my other videos, because it's deep, and you looking at it like it's Nothing. So as time goes on, I was watching Kevin Samuels off and on, and a lot of his clips was going viral of the conversations. And actually, it ain't too many videos that I saw of him that I disagree with. Even the style that he said it in, because it was correct. A lot of these women are, and people in general are delusional, but a lot of these women was delusional. Let's face it, if you have 2 kids, you're not at the top of the totem pole in dating. You have 2 kids. It don't got nothing to do with how you want to change the goalpost. We not falling for all that. You gonna have to accept the fact, because we not changing it. We all knew this. We been knew this. Every kid you get, that's like a strike against you in the dating versus somebody who doesn't have it. You're not top choice, but you would think that you are top choice. It's just how it goes. I would understand that shit too if I had 2 kids. I'm a single father with 2 kids. I'll be like, damn, I can't be expecting top shelf. You know what I'm saying? I hope I get lucky, but I'm not just gonna just walk out and just automatically think that I'm just gonna get, top shelf shit. I got two luggage from another home, from another family. That's delusional. So a lot of black women, now this situation is all women. And some women just think that you gotta accept me and my kids and I should be top choice. So Kevin Samuels exposed that. And he exposed a lot of other things about black women that don't have nothing to do with dating. Talking about black mothers. He was correct about that too, because I seen that in my household and other people's households when I went over my friend's house and saw their mothers. It was only about, out of hundreds of mothers and fathers I seen when I go over a friend's house and get a glimpse at their parents, only I say about a good 5 mothers and about 5 fathers that I can say that was good parents. Like true feminine mother, true masculine man. Everybody else was like ghetto. It was either they ghetto, ignorant, toxic. That's the word, toxic. So whoever poisoned the black community, which it was the Jew, but it's poison. It's poison. It got poisoned. And other races don't understand. And they come look at these internet. See, internet brings everything out in the open in a way. So there's a lot of white people like, damn, it looks like it's a war between black men and black women, huh? Look, they don't get along. They fight all the time. Yeah, because this was government designed to do that. So these things done to us. If it wasn't done to you, you would know what's going on, because it wasn't done to you. It was done to us. A lot of things got done to us. It piled up, and now look at our community. Is like, and then you look up and be like, whoa, what the fuck going on with y'all? A lot of things you have missed, my friend, that has been done to us. So of course it's going to be like this. So he exposed those things, which people didn't like. So I don't understand how it got to the point, because internet is like a measuring stick, man. You don't know at this what year it is. You don't know like what mind state motherfuckers on. Like by going online reading comments. All these motherfucking comments I didn't read, wishing for his death, tells me that it's a whole lot of black women wanting him dead. Toxic, evil. Dude, you can say if I think if it's a black female jumping up talking about black men, if I think that she is like ludicrous or ridiculous or just sounds stupid or crazy, and she ain't true or what she talks about, I wouldn't even take her serious. The fact that y'all took this serious enough to leave these comments got me. It exposes your true intent, yourself, and who you are. He was speaking to you. He was speaking about you and speaking to you, and he touched a nerve, and therefore you came out and wished for his death. That's you are being exposed. Y'all exposing. Y'all don't care about being exposing. Then when y'all get exposed, then all the men take heed to it and react to it. Then you have a problem with it. I thought you didn't care about being exposed. Y'all don't give a fuck about showing y'all asses in fucking public. Act like a fucking wild kingdom animal. Y'all don't care about that. Y'all don't care if we see you act like this. But when we react on it, you have a problem. You have a problem finding a man. You have a problem finding love and finding all types of shit because we have been warned about you. Not all, but most. That's just how it is. When you program a robot, you can't trust the robot no more, even though, if you created a robot and somebody took control over your robot because they program your robot, well, shit, it ain't yours no more. Even though I created you or whatever, so you on the other side. It don't matter if we the same race or same color or not. We on two different sides here. You on master side. That's what side you on, master side. And Illuminati and all that shit. That's what they really want. Break up the native family. So back on him again, because I keep jumping off on y'all motherfuckers, because y'all just too much right now in 2022. Acting like animals. Straight monkeys. Where your class at? Where your femininity at? You had like a goddamn college frat boy or something who burp out loud and scratch his ass out in public. You just disgusting. Wearing this fucking fake hair weave. Man, we tired of weave, man. We're not impressed. We're not impressed. Let me see you do something with your real hair. I'm not impressed with that bullshit. But back on conversations. Because I know that he got set up. Nah. I knew he looked intelligent, sounded intelligent. His content was entertainment, number one. And number two, mostly true and some not about his content, in my opinion. How his style was, it matched the situation. Like I say, he was very intelligent. The quick response with these callers and how he, interacted, it was like, whoa, okay, he's not just sitting there. He really there, like, And women just be saying all types of dumb shit, and he just be like, no, you're not worth that. He's just being truthful. Like I say, people love lies. They hate the truth. He's being truthful to you. You hate motherfucker be truthful to you. So I already know how you look at me and anybody else. You just hate the truth because you are programmed to hate the truth. You believe lies. That's why you believe the Bible. That's why you believe these old pagan holidays. Because you're a robot. That's why. A robot. A zombie in the zombie apocalypse. Now, by watching Kevin Samuels after a while, I'm starting to think like, okay, now how this gonna end? Because you've been screaming this. You only can do so many videos of, you know, no, you're not high value, ma'am. You know, you only can go. Okay, so you only can go so long with that. You know, so much. His content was strictly female behavior. Now I talk about all types of different areas, so I can just switch it up. He just talk about that. So I'm like, okay, so how long is this gonna go with him? Because he had 1 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And when you up there to 1 million subscribers, it's like you in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna have to go somewhere, or you're gonna have to stay afloat or fall or crash. And it looks like he was just going on. He was sustaining. He was still going on. I stopped listening to Kevin Samuels. And I be watching his clips and shit. When a good clip come in, then I go watch that clip of that whole video to that clip. You know what I'm saying? Cause there was so much going on, man. I can't watch everybody's shit. So I don't give a fuck about all that shit he talk about. It's like I've been new 20 years ago. So when I first saw Kevin Samuels, I was like, oh, okay, okay. That was my first sign of the Aquarius. It was really Sotomayor. When I first saw Sotomayor in 2013, I was like, all right, the age of Aquarius motherfuckers is coming, stepping up. You know what I'm saying? But he's crazy. He go all over. He be truthful about black women, but he goes to Tony Sotomayor. So many black women fucked him over. This is personal. So when he talk, it's personal. So I can't, Now he wishes on a lot of stories he did. He wished that the black woman was dead and all that shit, which I don't agree with and all that. So many black women had done him wrong, man. Like said his address out online, did dirty shit. So when he talk, it's I don't say I be like so I can't really get off into you because you really like on some personal shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but Kevin Samuels didn't say this shit like it was personal. He just said the truth and just kept it moving. Tony, he'd just be like personal with the shit. Like he'd be like going greasy on black women. I was just getting you know what? I mean, who this? Niji? That's the back end. I was getting around to that. I'm taking so long because of the black women wishing for his death in the comments. Nah. So now Kevin Samuels, he's floating, he's sustaining. He ain't in the industry, but he did sell your soul. So they got a new thing now. There ain't no new thing to where since YouTube became the thing, now they have a lower bracket sell your soul plateau to start to is at the bottom. You don't know nobody, you don't mingle with nobody, but you sign some type of oath to where, all right, you for the purpose that we want, but you ain't a part of us. And the same rules apply to you. Because like I told you, we're on the slave planet. If you want riches, you got to sell your soul. And whenever you sell your soul and you're not included into the boys club, because you can get money and get let in because they use you as a tool. Because you know how to do this thing, one thing. You're not included, you ain't a part of us, but you working for us. And while you do this, we're gonna give you your fucking consumption money, aka money, so you can live. Once we get tired of you, or once you start acting stupid, we're gonna take you out or we're gonna clone you. But you're not a part of us. So yes, he sold his soul. He got to get in. You throwing up them trays like that, them sixes like that. You're in. We all can do it while we're talking and just be natural as sign language. They took the most basic sign language you can do and made it evil. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you doing it like him, then you can honestly say like, okay, because he did it so many times, like, yeah, he's in. And let me tell you something. When you got 1 million subscribers, you sold your soul. It's either you sell your soul, you sold your soul, or you fighting them like crazy. I'm talking about like R. Kelly, you fighting them, like Bill Cosby fighting them, like that Bill Cosby shit is some bullshit. You can't have money and not be included. Bill Cosby was included, and he said, fuck y'all, I'm doing my own thing, I'm helping my people. That's a no-no. A part of having this success and money, you had to kill your own black people. And he even wanted to change by the news station so he can have all productive black shows. Yeah, we did that back in the day too. We had a couple. We're in a new direction now. We're in toxic era. We ain't no fucking way we can have one fucking show that's showing fucking good right now for black people. He was gonna do a whole fucking station that way. So you know they had him, Bill Cosby. Look at the fashion they did it in. They did it so fucking like abruptly, like they did it so quick and boldly, because that's how much they were so mad at him for what he was trying to do when he already know when you sign that oath, you cannot help your own people. That's why people go to Africa and help them people. You can't help your own people in the United States. You can help your own people in other, which ain't your own people, but it's your people, but not your own people. Your own people is here. It's a rule. You cannot help your people here. All right? Because that's how they keep the matrix going, to where they can control your happiness through money. When you have too many loose people helping they lose control of that factor. You can walk in one fucking bad neighborhood and you can just stand right in the middle of the street and you can just feel the energy of everybody's bank accounts and misery. You can feel the energy. Like, everybody's bank account is at zero. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's hungry. They want it like that. They don't want no motherfuckers coming around, a group of motherfuckers coming around helping us. Because we are the native people. We must be destroyed. Black woman is helping out, been a assessor with the Jew to kill off the black man. That's the truth. The lie is, oh nah, black women ain't doing nothing. They just being independent. The black man is being bums, don't want to work, don't want to have no money. Bitch, white supremacy is what gives us jobs. So if they don't want to give black men a job, what you want us to do? If a white man don't want to give a black man a job and give you a job, what you think gonna happen? You gonna have more money than a black man. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what they wanted. You don't want to hear this shit because you're benefiting off the shit because women are big consumer bots. They just want to consume and ride your back, so you can help them get consumption and consume. They use you for their consumption, if it's food or entertainment. They just living off the backs of other men, giving them, helping them out on their own consumption, aka greedy, aka selfish, aka it's all about me. That's what they made y'all out to be. You're not worth being marrying, because I can look at the stats. Y'all ain't being married. So what is the problem? Why don't I want to marry y'all? It ain't, don't be blaming, pointing us. Don't point at us, because I'm from a place where we wife people that's wife material. You're not gonna even get a chance. I know some women in fucking 12th grade, before they even graduated from high school, guys was grabbing girls up like, you're a wife material. I'm grabbing you now before you get fucking tainted out there. I'm snatching you up now. For the ones who didn't get snatched up in high school and went through the ringers in college, and y'all all got burnt out. Y'all all got washed up. You laughed at the person who's going to be in a relationship early, like in high school. Y'all laughed at them people, but a lot of people got married during them times. That's the time where you supposed to grab your wife up, not after she went through Babylon. College is blast you right into Babylon. You go there, you party, you doing drugs, now you boom. You're set. You on the road. Toxic, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women didn't go to college. They was in the streets. They ran through the streets. If you didn't get because you didn't get wifed up in high school, you ran the streets. So after you go through bam, bam, you run through that, you're done. You already programmed. You're wasted goods. Nobody can change you because you love the lie. You don't like the truth. He pointed that out. So I say all that to say this. Even though see, they seen him coming to where, all right, this guy can speak and everything. Now, he's intelligent, he can speak, and people are rising up and speaking their truth through their experiences. So I can imagine that he had some experiences, bad experiences with black women, to where he started speaking about it, and he got to this point. Now the elites come in and see your come up. They see your come up because they control all markets. They see you coming up, and they can see like, all right, he gonna get there, so we got to go to him first. So so it was a time to where, if he's intelligent, remember when I say he looks intelligent, right? 9 times out of 10, if he got any degrees, which it looked like he got any degrees, it looks like, oh man, it looks like he's in a fraternity. And when you be in a fraternity, you already you're joining. Fraternities are like, when you join a fraternity in college, it's like you're a apprentice. That's what it is. You go through all this. You're not in the club, but you in the club, but you an apprentice. Once you get out and graduate, that's when you get your feet wet. Come on over here. We got something for you. And they're going to be teaching you the brotherhood even more. Because they go to a certain point in college, But after you graduate, that's when you go to the big boys. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, allegedly, I think he sold out in whatever fraternity he's in or associated with. Let's say he has not been in a fraternity. All right, cool. Or sorority, whatever you call them, motherfucker. All right, cool. The elites looking at you. You talking bad about black women. That's all they care about, advertising dollars too. I'm gonna tell you, to push their poisonous products. If you over here and you get numbers, they gonna come to you. They gonna pay you, and they gonna come with that contract. And 9 times out of 10, he had 1 million subs. So at 100,000 subs, you had to sign some paperwork. You sell your soul at 100,000. Even before then, but 100,000, you get the plaque. You're in. They know I can't get in. They ain't letting me grow. Niggas like me grow because they know I don't fit in with them. Like, they know I will expose everything on the first day. And I can't get more bigger because I form a bigger army against them. So, of course, they're going to shadow ban me. They fear me. I told you I'm the most feared. I'm the most feared. Me. I am. I'm the most feared because I'm not scared. And I'm not scared in the information I know, along with I'm not being scared, is a triple threat. Because they know they don't want y'all to know certain information. And if I know the information, I'm talking about some spooky shit, my dog. I ain't talking about this old surface shit y'all be listening to. I'm talking about shit you ain't never heard before. If I have this information, I ain't scared to say it, then they got to shadow ban me because they don't want me getting big, and I say this information. Kevin Samuels' information ain't attacking their establishment. It's just attacking black women. So it's dealable for a while, and we're gonna let you run with this for a while. You get advertisement dollars. Yeah. You got 1 million subs. 2 years of success. When you are nobody and you coming in and you knocking on the door of success, and if you're not in the brotherhood, you only gonna get 2 or 3 years of success, and you're done. You're done. Hang it up. That's all they do all day. He only had like 3-year run. Not even that. Fucking done. After 2 years, that's why you don't never sign your contract. You know who you are versus them. You know you're not them. When you have that feeling when you go into the meeting tables, you know you're not them, but they acting like you are, you better run for your life because you only got 2-3 years to live after that. Because when you're an outsider and you coming in and do projects and do something that fits the narrative and you're not inside of the club, they only gonna use you for a couple of years. It became a thing to where black men he's messing up the dating. That's a part of the matrix of tricking people is love. Love is rigged. So if you got this guy waking you up about something they need to be working again, then they got to get rid of you too. It's because they need love. They need us hypnotized and being simps and following behind the witch that they created. If a woman follow the American culture, you are a witch because that's how they programmed you to be. Women who go against the system, who home train their kids and do all and eat healthy, yeah. You're a witch if you take your kids to public schools. Yeah, you're a witch. You don't even know you're a witch. You don't know who you are. Lost 2 women off of that. I gotta still say the truth. You're a witch. If you believe in Jesus and believe in American culture. American culture taught you about Jesus. Taught you about the Bible. You're a witch. You're a modern day witch. And all the people who scream that shit, they so toxic around everybody they go around. Them to be the biggest toxic people. But after a while, Kevin Samuels became a thorn because he's messing up the relationship. He's taking the power away from black women that Massa gave her of the toxic power to fuck up the black community. If we wise up to the black woman toxic behavior, then that was sent from white supremacy, then if we recognize she is the enemy until she kneel down and apologize and say forgiveness for what you have done, then it's not, it ain't no good, because if black men wake up to the fact, in which we did wake up to the fact, but the only thing we messing up in is we creating kids. Stop creating kids. Stop it. Stop. Don't create no more kids. This is a hell matrix, okay? You bring kids in this world, they gonna have pain. Look at all the pain you got. Your mother brought you in the world. Look at all the pain you got. That's all you gonna do is passing down pain. You feeding the gods. So stop bringing kids in this place for a minute until we figure it out. Cause y'all ain't figured it out yet. Y'all still bringing kids in the world, and they being programmed to be crazy. So if black men waking up and wising to the fact that black woman powers don't work anymore, then that's a threat to the establishment, because they need black men under the power of black women, because black woman is massive watchdog. So people used to be simps and sleep and falling for all this toxic shit from black women. We wising up. It don't work no more. So therefore, they think his time has ran its course. It's time to stop that. You only get 2 years, 3 years anyway. So it was just time meaning time. That's all. Now, I never striked him. Never thought that he would be taking drugs. The woman, you already know, woman is on massa payroll. They are the weakest species. If they wanted Kevin Samuels dead, you know a woman would do it faster than a man, because a woman would be more pressured than a man, and that's all they have to do is threaten her life, and she'll do it, set him up. Like I told you, you don't have to be an agent in the beginning. You could be turned into an agent at midpoint. That's how rigged and how much aware you got to be. That's from anybody, you have to be so aware. You got to see in real time who's changing on you and get away from them. And no matter who they are, they can be possibly turned into an agent. She turned into an agent. Hypothetically, allegedly, when I hear stories about fentanyl and cocaine, I think that she brought that shit to him and got him out on a limb to start to take it, because he does interviews. He does he was career minded. He was not on no drugs. You're not gonna convince me that he was on drugs, my dog. Now he can be lightly taking cocaine or just started, but not always, because you can see slip ups when somebody doing cocaine. He ain't did no sniffing. He didn't show anything. He looked very healthy for one, very healthy. Too healthy that he could be an implant to where he could be wearing a mask, because his forehead looks a little too shiny. For 57 years old, bro, your forehead looks like it's fake. His forehead is shiny as fuck, bro. Like, damn, that shit shiny and clean. Not one bump on that motherfucker. Like, his face look too shiny. You ain't no bumps, bro. You at 57, you gonna have some bumps, bro. No bumps. So it's either that you wearing a mask, you look fake, they ended the character, you was an implant. Because how the fuck did you just blow up like that? How did you just blow up like that? Everybody been speaking this shit. Why Tommy Sotomayor ain't blow up, but he blew up? Well, you can tell and look at Tommy, right? You can tell he ain't signed no contract to be in nowhere, right? We all can agree that Tommy Sotomayor ain't sell out yet, right? He's doing it gutter style from the gutter. Now, it's a possibility that he could, but I don't see it, because his numbers will be up. When you sell out, your numbers gonna be up, bro. So Tony Sotomayor was getting them raw numbers just off on his own, just because off the shock value of his videos or whatever, right? And his channel's got to 200,000 subscribers I seen on Tommy. He always getting his channel deleted, so it's like he never get to build up. But when you get that big, you sold out. So how did Kevin Samuels blew up? He's saying the same shit Tommy saying it, but saying it in a nicer way and not taking it personal like Tommy is. So he could be an implant wearing a mask, or he could just be a guy who turned into an agent and was put forth to run for a couple of, but I doubt that, because I know that they don't want black men to wise up to the black witch, because the black witch is effective. Look how she destroyed the black community. Look, she teamed up with Massa and did this. All because Massa threw her some money. She thought it was cool to rise up and talk shit, because at that time the black man didn't have no job, and tell him he ain't shit. You know, that's witch behavior. You know what I mean? That's witch behavior. Ego. Go look at my ego video. You full of ego. This my house. It's my house. You full of ego. Full of fucking ego. You talk loud. It's full of ego. Nobody don't want to be around that negative ass shit. I don't even talk. I don't even deal with loudmouth females. Get the fuck away from me. You fucking toxic ass witch. Get the fuck away from me. You loud. You unintelligent. You ignorant. You believe lies. You don't believe truth. You believe lies. Get the fuck away from me. You a robot. They programmed you. You can't break the program, and you just got to get taken down. Fuck it. Fuck it. Or unprotected. Just go on over there. We'll start a whole new generation. Y'all bad bunch could get murked. Whatever. But the girl that Kevin Samuels was with was sent to him. I guaranteed you when they first initially met, I guaranteed you it was planted to where they put her at a location that he was going to be at. That's how they do it. They don't do it online because that's too obvious. They know you going to Walmart, so they gonna have a female. They know your preference. They know who you like. They seen the pictures you all like online. That's what online is for, to get to know who you are, what you like to do, where you like to go. That's how they could put agents where you are about to be at, the locations you about to be at. You think the shit is natural and normal. because you met a chick at Walmart. She was planted there for you. You ain't aware enough. You gotta be a G like that to peep that shit. You know how many shakedowns? You know how many times I had turned down some fucking women because they were sent to me. The funny thing is, I'll be like, after she walk away, I'll be like, they sent her to me. Wow. But I guaranteed you that they met at a physical place, and I guaranteed you that she was sent to him so it can look natural. Boom. All right. Because when it's time for you to go, they're going to start working on it a year in advance. They're going to have a girl agent already sitting there in the cuffs with you. And that's all they got to do is wait for your call. All right, nah. Convinced him to take some motherfucking fentanyl. No. She brought the drugs over. Allegedly with the lace fentanyl in it, which kills your ass. With certain amount kills your ass. It's the old trick to where they put the exact amount of fentanyl to know to kill your ass in the cocaine. It's all innocent. Oh, this sniff a line right quick. But it's the cocaine. It's the death cocaine. It's the hitman cocaine. It's the shit they send you when they want your ass out of there. Cocaine with the perfect amount of fentanyl in there to take your ass out. They sent her to bring the fentanyl laced ass cocaine to him. She fake sniffed it. He sniffed it for real. Fucked around, was having sex. Your heart is motherfucking pumping like crazy with that fentanyl, and you're pumping like you're crazy. Of course you're gonna fall out. I guarantee you he died having sex. Because they said that he fell on top of her. Only way you can fall on top of somebody is you having sex with somebody. See how I be putting shit together? So you on cocaine and motherfucker, she convinced you to take the cocaine and have some sex. But then tell you with fentanyl in it. And your heart races like a motherfucker and you pumping all fast. When you have sex, niggas be pumping like a motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of us be on the verge of fucking death without motherfucking fentanyl, how fast and how hard we be pumping during sex. So with some lace cocaine with fentanyl in it, of course you can fucking have a cardiac arrest. When I hear the word cardiac arrest, that's all I think about. Or, because I want to throw this crazy ass fucking conspiracy theory angle in there because y'all don't know about this shit. Y'all at my channel because you know already. We know that already. No, I'm just playing. I'm still saying that shit. We know that already. My dumb motherfucker in the comments talking about we know this already. Did you know that they have a heart attack gun? Okay? It's a mechanism. They can point it at you. Depending on how close they are, they have to be kind of close. Shoot the motherfucker at you and your heart is gonna fucking stop. Okay? They have this technology. So you at a public gathering or you just somewhere and you start feeling chest pains, like your shit feeling weird or something, get up and move. That's what you do. Get up and move. Just to clear that out. Get up and move. Get the fuck up out of there. Because it could be a heart attack gun. Somebody aiming it at you. All right. That could be an option too. That's a weird conspiracy theory option. But hey, they got this gun, this technology out there. She could have came and zapped his ass. They lie with stories all the time. It don't matter what the fuck. I don't even think he was doing drugs. I don't even think he was doing cocaine like that. Because when you do coke, unless I don't know. This is weird because He did his shows like he wasn't on cocaine. Like he was like, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say that. It didn't look like he was on cocaine, bro. He was about his career, about that fucking YouTube page for sure. He took that YouTube page seriously. Um, he was getting the word out and he was taking callers, and no sign that struck out to me that he used cocaine. I know when you use cocaine, if you using it like a lot, I know off bat you'll be sniffing for sure, and you will be just like, you know, you have a lazy look about you. Like he was attentive, he was alert, shoulders up, and incoherent and talking clearly. Ain't no sign of him taking drugs. So, he must have got led out on the ledge, and she convinced him to take some cocaine and snuck some fentanyl in it from the higher ups to get rid of his ass. Or she came in with a heart attack gun and zapped his ass. But they said, you know, they lied. So you don't know, they didn't say anything. It probably was no drugs involved, but they can just lie and say it was. Who would know? They lie like that all the fucking time. No drugs at all was involved, but they saying he died off of that. You know what I'm saying? They could have walked right up in that bitch, zapped him with the gun, and just lied that way. They can do it that way too. They have many ways to do it. They can do it that way. They can do it all types of ways. But we all can admit that this is shocking information. He looked healthy. No sign of drugs at all. Not even alcoholism. It looked like he eat healthy. Looked like he was what you call one of those them neat freaks. I forgot that word when somebody too much of a neat freak. He looked like one of those motherfuckers. He surely ain't gonna take no I don't believe he took I don't think he will agree to take cocaine with fentanyl in it. I bet you that. So he just probably thought it was just straight cocaine. This is why I don't think that he didn't know that it was fentanyl in the cocaine. If somebody takes fentanyl in their cocaine, that means they are a elite drugger. Now, if you're an elite drugger, we will see some type of this in your videos. If you take fentanyl in your cocaine, you don't just take fentanyl for the first time in your cocaine. This shit you just already been doing it, and therefore we'll be seeing this in your videos. I haven't seen this in none of your videos of you looking like you took fentanyl with your cocaine or even cocaine. So this story is like tells me that you got misled to take some cocaine that night, and she laced it with fentanyl. Because if you're not used to fentanyl like that, and it's coming in shocking, and you mix it with some cocaine, and you're having sex fucking, that's gonna be a shock on your heart. So yes, I think this shit was a fucking murder, allegedly. I think she brought the cocaine. I think the elites wanted him gone because, like I say, either you're gonna get killed after 3 years or 2 or 3 years, or you're gonna get clumped. Of course, you ain't gonna get clumped because you're nothing for them to want to be clumped. You said what you said. They don't need to continue that. They want to end that, so they kill you in them cases. And look what happened. He only had like 3 years of success, like blew up and shit. And he just blew up out of nowhere, bro. Like, he been saying the same shit other than motherfuckers been saying it. But somehow his clip just went viral. Like, come on, bro. This shit is staged. This shit is fake as fuck. This is fake. Okay? They get you to sign the contract. If you haven't seen my most viewed video, go look at "Don't Sign the Contract. Rappers Get Cloned After 2-Year Contract." No, it's called "No Sign. Don't Sign the Deal." Rappers get cloned after 2-year contract. That's true. My most viewed video. Now I says in there that they only gonna use you for 3 years, and they're gonna just kill you or clone you. Usually, gonna kill you because if you're somebody that's gonna come in for 3 years and that's it, or people that wear a mask, they play a character for 3 years and they kill the character, or a Joe Blow managed to get advertiser dollars. They're gonna use you for 3 years. Most likely kill you because you're a nobody. They're gonna make you sign the contract so they can get you in contract. And when you join the contract, you join the brotherhood, and it says in there you can't turn against the brotherhood, or we get to choose the punishment. And bam, you sign your life away. That's it. So I already said what I said about I'm not gonna even say nothing about them no more. I already said my thing about them, and I just think that he got taken out. It's a ritual. Hold on, let me read this comment right quick. Somebody said, "Yup, that's what it is, man. He sold his soul for fame for sure. 1 million subscribers, you sold your soul. He throwing up them sixes. He thought he was Gucci. When you sign these contracts, you be glowing. It don't matter what you look like, you should be doing. It don't look like he should be dead. He looked like he was healthy and clean and shit. But if you sign that contract, that's what it is. It can make anything look like anything because you signed the contract. So you gotta watch them contracts. And that's all I'm gonna have to say on that, man. It's a sad situation, man. That it ain't really sad because he's in a better place. People who leave this place, they go to a better place temporarily. Then you get forced to come back down here. But for that period of time, you in a better place. This is the hell. This is the hell. You know? So that's it, man. R.i.p. Kevin Samuels, man. That was a short little ride, man. And they got him up out of here. You know, you gotta be careful. You all getting this money and riches and shit, not knowing. They know, but you don't know that you only got 3 years to live. Imagine you at the contract table and they be like, "All right, here go this $1 million, but you signed it. You only got 3 years to live with this money." Would you really sign it? No, you wouldn't sign it. Some will, but you won't sign it. All these people who sign these contracts and get this money and sell their soul don't even know they're gonna die in 3 years. Just think about that. You don't even know you're gonna die in 3 years. They all in on it. They know. You don't know. Carol, the receptionist, the A&R Mike, invited you over for Thanksgiving dinner, told you was part of the family, so nice and sweet to you. They all know that you're going to be dead in 2 years. That's how demonic this place is. And you all just don't know, going along with it. The devil's plan. Like what Nas used to say, it's God's plan. It is God's plan. That he was telling you a message right there when Nas was on this album cover saying, It's this is God's plan. It is God's plan. It's God's plan for us to be slaves. What type of plan do you have when motherfuckers got to be forced to consume and somehow somebody took us over and now they got control? Coincidentally, took control of the food supply. Now there's a food shortage. Come on, man. We are cattle. They do what being told to them to do. We are cattle. They feed us. They pay us. This is coming all the way from the top of the pyramid, all trickling all the way down. Your CEO, your owner of this fucking corporation, make decisions of what happens, of what type of soap they use in the janitor's closet. So it's the same situation here. This is God's plan. This is what you want. It ain't my fault. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to tell you what it is with this place right now. It's on you to wake up because it's a war and we don't even fucking know. It's a silent war going on. People just coming up missing. Everybody on their own and nobody, so it's like Squid Game. Everybody just dropping dead, just dropping. Everybody just dropping, just walking on their own slowly and dropping. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen and heard of. We got to come together, black and white, to question the Jew of why are y'all so evil. They'll get mad at me for calling them evil. It be funny shit happening to my page, shit like they get mad at me because I call them evil. That's evil to get mad at somebody for calling them evil. That's evil. That's funny too. But it's just that, man, everybody is at war, man. And everybody going through it individually, which is dumb as fuck because you're scared to come together. Don't sell out. Kevin Samuel sold out and didn't know he only had 3 years to live because you're not worthy. You're not with us. You're not a part of us. We're going to use you as a tool for your advertising and give you some advertising dollars because you get people to come to your station and we're going to feed them these poisons that advertise on your page. You can get tired of do this for a couple of years, get tired of your ass and off your ass. Period. We all can admit, that it don't look like he do drugs. We all can admit that. It don't look like he do drugs. He into drugs like that, man. Not with no fentanyl in it anyway. His forehead look plastic like he wearing the mask. So it's different scenarios that could be in there, Because he's 57 years old. Your forehead ain't going to be that shiny. His face ain't going to be that shiny with no bumps, no bumps at all. He might be wearing a mask. This is a circus. America is a circus. That's why I named my channel Life is Rigged. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because you will thank me later. Unlike other people, don't thank nobody. But that's it, man. It's sad how black women was wishing for his death, man, and it's sad that he died that way. He got set up, allegedly. That is funny. I don't know why I'm thinking about Nicki Minaj. After he had that interview with Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj probably sent that hit out allegedly to kill that noise because she a witch. She's a queen witch. When I say Black America are witches, Black American women are witches. Now look at the queen witch. Now look at Nicki Minaj. Don't she look like a witch? That she can be a witch? A queen witch. Now look how she training all the witches. Look at Megan Thee Stallion. She's another witch, training all the witches to be witches. They all witches. And he fucked up when he had Nicki Minaj come on the show. He fucked up. Cause she hold another narrative. She the one opposing Kevin Samuels as a message. Her message is fucking nigga run his pockets, blah blah blah. And he's singing this stuff. For her to even, for him to be on her radar, for her to come on his show, tells me that bothered his information bothered her, cause she got a talk show now, and what she say goes, cause she's queen witch. So maybe she has some type of linkage to his passing. I don't know. Cause after that interview, she was nice and cordial, but then she said some slick shit. Like she sent said some slick shit about him. I'm like, damn, that's some old slick shit you gonna say to somebody. You was on when you was talking to him, you ain't say that, but now you say some slick shit. She could have sent the agent over there, turned her into an agent. A witch, the queen witch can get in touch with any witch. It ain't no problem for her to get in touch with the person you dating, because witches pass the word and get shit done. Oh yeah, I got her. Her number is such and such and such and such. So all he needs is the phone number. Call her up, pay her a visit, or even pop up on her. We gonna do this, do that, blah blah. But that's neither here or there. That was just something I just threw in there. And he for sure got set up. That's for sure. He got set up. He probably never took it. Cause that shit are really, when them type of situations kill you, when you don't do it that much. When people who do it all the time, they build up a immune to it. When you don't do it that much and you do it, that shit can take you out. Especially if you're doing extra activities like sex. He fell on top of her. That means he was on top of her, fucking. And he just dropped dead on top of her ass. So it's a weird situation to where it always be black men that's dying or black women are dying. Black women helping out in this fuckery and black men too. And we both get picked apart. I mean, it's just dumb how we contribute to our own fucking demise. But anyway, man, show love on the Cash App at ALIBARNS. And I'm out, man.